A warning signal is echoing through Formula One, and Ferrari is not waiting around. While most manufacturers are holding back, the Italian team is already preparing a second major power unit upgrade for 2026, hoping to close the gap to the front before the championship slips even further away. After the FIA's first audio evaluation following the Canadian Grand Prix, Ferrari received authorization for 2 engine development opportunities this season. The analysis reportedly showed the Maranello manufacturer more than 4% behind the benchmark internal combustion engine, which FIA measurements currently identify as the Red Bull Ford unit. Red Bull disputes that conclusion, but the message was clear: Ferrari needed to react, and fast. The first response arrived in Austria. Ferrari introduced modifications centered around a revised combustion chamber using a steel alloy cylinder head. The objective was simple but ambitious: operate at pressure and temperature levels that traditional aluminum-based engines cannot safely reach. The team hopes this will reduce the gap not only to Red Bull, but especially to Mercedes, which many inside the paddock still consider the true performance reference. And this is where the situation becomes serious. Ferrari is already looking beyond Austria. According to the latest information, the team has scheduled its second Addio development token for after the summer break, with a completely revised turbocharger expected to debut at either Zandvoort or Monza. This changes everything. At the start of the season, Ferrari deliberately chose a smaller turbocharger to minimize turbo lag after the removal of the MGUH. On paper, that decision promised a major advantage, particularly during race starts. But reality intervened. FIA safety procedures now allow manufacturers enough time to spool up their turbochargers before the lights go out, effectively eliminating one of Ferrari's expected strengths. That has forced the Scuderia to rethink its approach. The upcoming turbo will reportedly keep the same impeller diameter, but engineers are changing the number and angle of the blades, while also introducing new materials. The goal is clear: extract more performance without redesigning the entire power unit architecture. Meanwhile, Mercedes and Honda are not expected to introduce comparable Addio engine upgrades in the near future, giving Ferrari an opportunity to gain ground first. The Austrian package also reinforced Ferrari's commitment to its aggressive hot engine philosophy. The team is now operating cylinders at around 110 degrees Celsius during combustion instead of the previous 100 degrees Celsius. Higher temperatures can improve thermal efficiency, and when combined with Shell's fuel formulation, allow more particles to be burned with fewer residual emissions. The result is more mechanical work and potentially more power. An additional benefit is smaller cooling requirements, which can help aerodynamic efficiency. That's the real issue Ferrari is attacking from multiple angles at once. Yet uncertainty remains. Ferrari's aerodynamic improvements already appeared to mask a significant power deficit in Barcelona, where the supposed 25 horsepower disadvantage to Mercedes seemed to disappear in the extreme heat. But whether these engine upgrades will be enough to transform Ferrari from a challenger into a genuine title threat remains unknown. With rivals continuing to develop behind the scenes, the next few races could determine whether Ferrari's aggressive gamble pays off or whether the gap remains frustratingly out of reach. And it may not stop here. What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.